60% of coronavirus patient deaths not counted toward official total, Moscow officials say.
Here's a summary of the article.
More than 60% of deaths among Moscow's coronavirus patients are not being included toward the city's official virus death toll, city health officials said. Moscow, the epicenter of Russia's coronavirus outbreak, has seen a low mortality rate compared to other major world capitals, with just 1,232 deaths out of 126,004 infections as of Wednesday. The deaths of coronavirus-positive patients toward its total if pathologists say the virus played a direct role in their death. Over 60% of deaths occurred from obvious alternate causes, such as vascular accidents, stage 4 malignant diseases, leukemia, systemic diseases linked to organ failure and other incurable deadly diseases, Moscow's health department said in a statement. Moscow reported 639 deaths directly caused by COVID-19 in April, meaning about 1,597 coronavirus-positive patients died that month overall based on the health department's percentage. Preliminary data from Moscow's Civil Registry Office first published by the Moscow Times showed 20% more fatalities in April 2020 than the average April mortality total over the past decade, suggesting that the city's excess deaths could be linked to coronavirus. The health department on Wednesday said that it is incorrect to compare monthly death rate and refuted claims that it was under-reporting its coronavirus deaths.
This post received a score of 15,000, with an upvote ratio of 96%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
That still makes it around 3,000 dead in 2 months. Seems a bit too good to be true.
Greater than critics have cast doubt on the numbers, as Russia deaths of coronavirus-positive patients toward its total if pathologists say the virus played a direct role in their death.
Very similar to Brazil.
Very similar to West Bengal in India.
Can't we just see the total deaths and compare to the historical average? Yes. This is called excess deaths and is the only way of reliably measuring mortality figures.
But how many fewer deaths are we having due to the shutdown? Car accidents, workplace accidents?
It's a good point. In situations like this, excess mortality will underestimate the total mortality rate for this reason. From a public health perspective, though, the question isn't how deadly is this virus, but how much worse is this than normal? In a similar vein, there are probably more deaths from things like heart attacks and other treatable maladies because people are having a hard time getting admitted to hospitals or don't want to go to the doctor. I work in a rural area on the west coast at a hospital. People are definitely fearful to coming to the hospital, but those cases are more rare than I thought they'd be. We are certainly seeing less of the "you probably didn't need to come to the hospital for this" type of cases, and maybe marginally less on the fence cases, but people are still coming in for CVA, chest tightness, sob, intractable pain, etc. I remember hearing this type of thing and imagining all the welfare checks that would ultimately turn up as dead bodies in their respective homes, but it really hasn't been seeming to be headed that way. Cool, dry conditions all year round and having to huddle inside during the cold months. Lack of investment in public health isn't helping either. Besides the 2 to 3 cities with WFH options available, Russia's economy will also not fare well.
Greater than cool dry conditions all year round. Russia is warmer than Europe on average in the summer, but it gets colder in the winter because it doesn't have an ocean current. Even Siberia can get to 30+ degrees.
Suddenly a Moscow official mysteriously falls out of a window.
Onto a bunch of bullets on the ground. I was just standing here with my knife when he ran into me 47 times.
Someone described him as the Usain Bolt of running backwards.
This official needs to stay on ground floor.
Russian official levitated from ground floor and fell to his death.
60% of levitation deaths not counted toward official total, says Moscow official.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.